Wow, A Boy Called Christmas really is going to be the new Christmas movie. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Critic. I hope you're having a brilliant day. So in this video we are going to be reviewing A Boy Called Christmas, which totally reimagines and reinvents the origin and the legendary story of Father Christmas himself, and is of course based on the incredibly popular novel of the same name from Matt Haig. Now this movie is of course a Christmas movie. I mean, hello, the clue of course is in the title. But that being said, you know, it's not really your traditional Christmas movie, as it's got so much magic, hope and wonder and adventure, which really does set it apart from other Christmas movies, and I really cannot wait to break it down with you in this movie review. So the storyline narrative of this movie is centering around a character called Nikolas, who has always been really intrigued by adventure and lives on his own with his father and his new pet mouse called Miika. One day his father goes on a bit of a quest which promises to bring them a lot of money, as this is something that the family household don't have that much of. And so he lives under the care of his wicked aunt for a bit of time. Certain events take place which result in Nikolas himself going on a bit of a magical quest to try and find the legendary and fabled mysterious town called Elfhelm. Now from a positive point of view, I feel like this movie is such a great fun adventure film that has just got so much magic, really cool, brilliant moments, and it also has some really emotional moments, especially at the end of this movie. But still, there is a lot of hope that is definitely transpiring across this movie. It's really enchanting. I feel like the visuals really do come alive, and on that point it really does feel like a bit of a cinematic spectacle, as this movie is just really impressive, and you're really with the Nikolas character as he's going on this wicked quest and adventure throughout this movie. That being said, from a negative point of view, I would say at certain moments it does feel a little bit childish. I mean, you can understand that because at the end of the day this is a bit of a family movie, and in that regard it does actually do a really good job in terms of catering for different age groups. But that being said, I just really do feel like they could have added a lot more danger and shocking moments like they have at the end of this movie. But you know, that being said, at least from a storyline point of view, I feel like this movie is incredibly awesome. So I feel like the cast and characters in A Boy Called Christmas are absolutely awesome, and they really do make it what it is. So let's go through them one by one. So first up we have Henry Lawful, who is playing the main lead character of Nikolas, and I feel like this is such an excellent young actor. I feel like he's definitely going to have a very successful career in this business, and he just captures this character so brilliantly and plays all of the different facets of this character really well. For example, from excitement to sadness to bravery to heroism, all really well, and you're quite literally with this character on this brilliant epic quest, journey and adventure. Next up we have Stephen Merchant, who is voicing the Miika mouse character. Not necessarily how I thought the Miika mouse character would sound, but then you really do get used to it, and definitely is very iconic in its own right. And I really do feel like Miika the mouse is going to be an incredibly popular character, especially maybe even from a merchandise point of view. Next up we have the awesome McGonagall herself. We've got Maggie Smith narrating this film, and she does such an awesome job in really bringing the audience into this brand new magical world. We've also got Michael Huisman, who is such an awesome actor in his own right as well, and was playing Santa Claus's father. I really do wish that we would have seen a little bit more of this character, as he was such an interesting character, especially towards the end of this movie where he was somewhat conflicted, and I just would have loved to explore that a little bit more. But you know, that being said, at least from this actor's point of view, he played this character really well. And of course we've also got Kristen Wiig in this movie, that you can tell is just absolutely loving playing this really evil and horrible aunt character. And we've also got Sally Hawkins, who is definitely the leader figure in Elfhelm. I felt like this character was a little bit panto at points, but you know, that being said, you can understand why she is being a real threat against the Nikolas character, and really was a massive hurdle for him to get over. But you know, that being said, from a cast and characters point of view overall, I feel like they definitely brought their A game. So from a visuals point of view, like I said, you know, they were absolutely brilliant, really alluring, really captivating, really mesmerizing. And you really do feel like you're being immersed into this brand new world, and it really does show, as they were able to film this movie in quite a lot of different locations. So for example, in Finland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and London as well. And like I said, it really does bring the audience with all of these characters as they're going on this magical epic quest. And so from a visuals point of view, like I said, it really is a massive spectacle in this movie. So from a comparison point of view, whilst you can of course compare this to a lot of other Christmas movies, I feel like the magic and the hope and the quest adventure aspects really does take it in a brand new category, and in turn you can compare it to really different type of Christmas movies. So for example, I feel like there are aspects and flavours that are very similar to Aladdin in terms of a poor character that goes on this magic big quest. Also very similar to Harry Potter in terms of an unassuming character becoming a big massive character in the future, very similar to Secret Garden as well in terms of seeing this brand new awesome world. I feel like there's also similarities to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, to the Hobbit franchise, to BFG, to Paddington, and also to the Chronicles of Narnia as well, which really do reimagine winter, and it really did feel very similar, especially when you're with the Nikolas character going on that brilliant sledge across the snow. And so from a comparison point of view, I feel like it definitely takes a lot of inspiration from a lot of other classic Christmas movies and adventure movies as well. So overall, I really enjoyed A Boy Called Christmas. I thought it's a really great, magical, adventurous ride. Across this movie, I definitely feel like I was escaping and coming into this brand new world, and I feel like the narrative across this movie had me really engaged, and I couldn't wait to see what was going to happen next. I feel like a couple of moments in this movie, like I said, did feel a little bit childish, but that being said, it is catering for a massive audience and is a really great family movie, and is going to be a brand new staple in terms of Christmas movies. So I feel like for all of those reasons, I'm going to give it a massive 7.5 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you thought of this film, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.